Welcome to the Royal Daily Tea YouTube channel. Please be advised all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only, based 100% on my own opinion, my own theories, and my own research. All of my information can be found on the public domain and falls under the fair use guidelines. Please feel free to do your own research. Good afternoon and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. So should Prince Harry put his money where his mouth is and walk away from his $112 million deal from Netflix? Now, as we know, Harry and Meghan, they go around signing these huge contracts with many companies, but many people are questioning why Prince Harry is still in cahoots with Netflix, especially after the astonishing way they portrayed his mother in the musical Diana that was just released a few weeks ago, and now with the season 5 of The Crown premiering in late 2022. This version of The Crown is set to center around the last years of Princess Diana's life. It is going to highlight her multiple affairs and, of course, her death. Now, Jemima Khan was a very close friend and associate of Princess Diana. She was pulled to come on board The Crown for season 5 to work as a commentator and to work on the script by the executive producer. And she most recently pulled out of the project and is asking for any of her contributing credits to be removed from the hit show. She states that the script is not compassionate toward Princess Diana. Now, many royal commentators are saying, well, what about his mom? What's more important to Harry, defending his mother or making money? You know, Harry is constantly crying about the camera clicks and the PTSD that he suffers every time he flies to London and thinks about his poor mom being chased by the paparazzi. And he famously stated he didn't understand why people cried and were upset when his mother died because none of us knew her. None of us had a right to mourn her because we were not her children. But yet the same company that released a musical, which was horrible, portrayed Diana as a slut, and put it to you bluntly, as a slut, highlighting her many affairs and the possibility that Harry was James Hewitt's son. Yet he's silent. He has not said one thing about this musical. Not one. And now with The Crown coming out with its 5th season, and they're not portraying Princess Diana in a very good light, so bad that her good friend pulled out of the project. Royal biographer Angela Levin criticized the Duke of Sussex for not finding his voice over the streaming giant's controversial betrayal of his mother. It comes after Princess Diana's friend Jemima Khan withdrew her support from The Crown over its disrespectful script for the show. I find it funny how they had been radio silent over there in Montecito. It seems money is more important than fighting for his mother's good name. So what's more important, Harry? The money or defending your mother? You know, he always slams people over social media and let's all be kind and the environment and mental health. You know, how his wife is the new Diana. But yet here are companies that you're literally getting paid millions of dollars or slamming your mother. They are creating shows on your mother and you are silent. What is that saying? Silence is complicity. So he is now complacent in regards to this network trashing his mother. He's okay with that. The 5th season of The Crown, which is going to be released sometime in November of 2022, is going to focus on Princess Diana's relationships with her sons, with her ex-husband, Prince Charles, all before her tragic car accident in 1997. Now, critics have criticized this series over the portrayal of Princess Diana in her final years. Ingrid Seward, the editor of Majesty Magazine, told the publication, "I don't think Harry gets it. I presume when he did the deal with Netflix, he didn't think it through, but Meghan would have. She's not an idiot." He talked about The Crown during his bus interview with James Gordon, so he's totally not oblivious. The comments come after Con 47. She refused writing credit in The Crown and backed out of the project because the show wasn't handling Diana's story as respectfully or as compassionately as she had hoped. So, what are your thoughts on this, guys? The fact that Harry and Meghan are radio silent, they're continuing to push projects through. We have The Heart of Invictus coming out. We have Pearl with Meghan, and they're taking the money from the same company who is literally smearing Princess Diana's legacy and good name. To me, this speaks volumes of hypocrisy, that it's okay as long as you're paying me to slam my mother. It's okay. No one else can talk about my mom because they're not paying me. But as long as you're lining my pockets, it's okay. I'm just finding the hypocrisy and the silence deafening. And a lot of people are wondering why he is not speaking out. Why is he not talking to the executives? That musical was horrendous. I could understand the movie Spencer because he is not a part of that. He's not working for that company. But the movie Spencer actually doesn't portray Diana badly. But the season 5 of The Crown apparently isn't going to be very sympathetic. They're going to talk about her many affairs that Princess Diana had while she was married. And of course, people keep forgetting that Charles had an affair his entire marriage with Camilla. Many people are talking about how Diana had many lovers during her marriage to Charles, painting her out to not be this innocent victim. Let's get something straight. Diana was a 19-year-old virgin, or almost 20-year-old virgin, when she married Charles. She did not know what was happening behind the scenes when she married Charles. She did not realize he was going to continue his entire relationship with Camilla while they were married. So what was Diana to do? Sit there and do ballet lessons and play with her kids while her husband was having an affair? No. Diana found her footing and she found comfort in the arms of other men. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm saying she was in an open marriage. She was trapped in this marriage. Charles didn't care for her and her feelings. He was with Camilla. No one cares about that, but Diana had affairs with James Hewitt. She had an affair with a famous surgeon. She was trying to find something for her, a soft place to land. So they're making it seem like she was just a hotsy-totsy woman bouncing from bed to bed. Literally, that is how they portrayed her in the musical. It's easy to judge someone if you're not walking in their shoes. And I don't think people give Diana a fair shake and realize how young this woman was and what she had to deal with from day one of her marriage. So she had to find comfort somewhere. But apparently The Crown, and I have to be honest with you, I love The Crown. I am a huge fan of The Crown. It is called historical fiction. There's a lot of facts in there, and of course there's a lot of fiction. But that's what makes it so entertaining. It is well written. It's beautifully done. The costumes, the acting is amazing. I love The Crown. I'm a huge fan, and I am looking forward to season 5. I'm not going to lie. I'm a huge Princess Diana fan. So to me, I'm interested to see how they are going to portray her. But I do feel that some people are vilifying Diana. And they're forgetting she was married to a man who had an affair their entire marriage. She never had a chance. And she was 20 years old. She was literally a lamb to the slaughter. No protection, nothing. She was just basically told, shut up, put a smile on your face, put on a dress and do your job and stand back behind Charles. But they didn't reckon for her to be the superstar that she was, that she took control and she learned to play the game and she, enjoyed herself the best that she could. Diana was a woman to be reckoned with, and I absolutely loved her. So I just find it very surprising and very hypocritical that Harry and his wife are so quiet in Montecito counting their dollar bills from Netflix while they're slamming his mother. This is the same man who had PTSD when he hears the click of a camera or when he's on a plane flying to London because of his mother's memory, and how he famously said, "Nobody should mourn my mother, you don't even know her." He's so protective of his mother, but yet when they're paying him millions of dollars, apparently he's silent. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that Harry should have spoke out against this musical and at season 5 of The Crown? Do you think he should have said a statement or something to Netflix? Do you think he should have walked away from his $112 million deal? What are your thoughts on his silence and his hypocrisy? Leave your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe because it really helps me out. And I'm trying to post a little bit more frequently for you, although the videos are going to be in a shorter format. Thank you guys and have an awesome and amazing day.